in a monochrome world, broken from the side through her lonely eyes. It reflects the ocean and stars, but her cry echoes around the simple loss of love in her heart, making this whole fairy tale a lie. Earth and sorrow's tender embrace, this was never meant to happen. The light of the day, the only reason you have to stay. Hear me sing my song and just keep holding on.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Snap My Fingers to the Cinderella phenomenon. What the fuck where did we leave off? The throne room. Why are we here? Oh, I left my air conditioner on, sorry. I just realized I left my air conditioner on. How unprofessional is that? Shut off. Thank you. It's like right next to me. So hot, guys. So hot this summer. And this music's back. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It has been days since Parfait and Dolor revealed my mother's true identity and the inevitable responsibility I am to have on my shoulders once I turn 18. Oh god, no. I've been trying to ask the king about Mother, but he's even busier these days. These days than he was before, and it's impossible to find a single moment in the day to speak with him. You're a maid, you're not allowed to speak to the king. The fact that I'm a maid makes it even harder to garner his attention. When I'm not on break, I continue to do my duties serving Emmy. Right now I am accompanying this fucking music is just distracting me. Right now I am accompanying her to as she practices her walk and posture. Hold on, I gotta stand up. Oh, gotta sit up straight. Everybody sit up straight. I sat up straight. My back just like cracked. It's like, girl, you ain't sit up straight in 20 years. Ophelia has been helping her, pointing out any mistakes she finds. Who cares? I know how hard this is, dear. I had to go through this training as well before I married the king. But why? Can't you just be yourself? Emmy allows her shoulders to slouch as she lets out an exasperated sigh. I've always hated these lessons. I had thought my posture was fine. This is supposed to refine it, and yet all these lessons have been doing its music. All these lessons have been doing has been hurt. And yet, all these lessons have been doing is hurting my back. Okay. Oh, Emmy, you'll get the hang of this. You just need to keep practicing. But Mother, I had the same lesson before. Why must I do it again? Because you slouch when you walk, and that is unbecoming of a princess. Emmy scowls at her mother, and Ophelia frown falls. I can't think with this fucking music. Frown falls away as she bursts into laughter. All right, you want to do me like a solid and just shut the fuck up? God, I'll just scoot you over here. Scoot you right there, in case I ever feel like I need you again in my life. It's so quiet. The atmosphere in this room is far from heavy as Emmy and her mother continue to conduct their lesson. Now it's really weird. Let's just... There we go. Very quiet now. This is almost the exact opposite of the lesson I had with Mother. Mother always got angry when I made even the smallest mistake. I know this is hard, but as the crowned princess, all eyes will be on you during the ball. The people there will judge any small mistake you make, which is why you need to be in top form on that night. Ophelia, do you know how to talk? Because I don't. I know. I really want to turn the music back up, but fuck it. Ophelia claps her hands. Alright, now start again. Emmy groans before heading to the far wall and straightening her back. She takes a deep breath, puts a book on her. Shut the fuck up. The old princess book on the head, eh? The book falls from her head, and on her third step, she sighs, moves back, and starts the process again. Neither of us break Emmy's concentration by speaking. We stand idly by and watch as she tries time and time again. Oh, the poor thing can't walk. I'm surprised when Ophelia leans toward me and begins to whisper, "My lady!"
Sexto, I've been meaning to say this before, but I'm grateful that you are friends with my daughter. Oh my god.
I look at Ophelia's smiling face with surprise. I never agreed to be her friend.
You're not against the princess making friends with her servants?
They whispered.
Why would I be?
Super sneaky.
I actually wish more of the staff here wouldn't be so uptight, since I would love for Emmy to be on good terms with the people who serve her. Besides, social status is never an obstacle to friendship.
Really?
Ophelia, oh!
Ophelia shifted her gaze back to Emmy, who was now picking up the book that has once again fallen from her head. Oh my god. She needs a smaller book!
No matter your occupation or status, a friendship is always a friend.
A friend is always a friend.
You've given Emmy the courage she needs to face the many challenges she has ahead of her. Well, in a way, you're like family since you're always around us.
I am family! Like family.
Come what may, both family and friends are there for you and will accept you for who you are.
Why you give me a lesson in friendship, Ophelia? All of a sudden, even before I was cursed, Emmy was always trying to be my friend. That means she knew all along who my mother was and still wanted to be my friend. The thought makes me remember what Parfait told me about Mother, threatening to kill Ophelia if the king did not marry her. I turned to Ophelia, curious. That's fine. I did it! Your Majesty, may I ask what you know about the late Queen's rule? Ophelia looks at me quizzically. Quizzically. Alright. So I quickly add a thoughtless lie. I was not in jail and I have only heard stories. I just thought it was so hard to believe that what with how peaceful things are in the palace right now. The kingdom was a dark place back then. People lived in fear under her rule. The king had no real power over Angel. Excuse me. The witches had free reign over the kingdom. They cast a Jesus Christ. Jesus, Ophelia! Have you no manners? They cast the fairy tale curse instantly over... and on a whim. We barely left our houses in fear of becoming cursed. Mother's reign was that terrible? The king still blames himself for the darkness that befell Angel during that time. This is why he works day in and day out to stabilize the country and put smiles on everyone's faces. I remember long ago how he told me one of the reasons he would always continue to work hard for this kingdom was because he wanted to make a brighter tomorrow for his children. What? Ophelia looks confused for... You know me, bitch, you know me. Ophelia looks confused for a few moments and brushes off the awkwardness with a small chuckle. He helps the family in his own way. Is it possible that he said that with me in mind, and Ophelia's slip-up? But then maybe he was always referring to Emmy and Rod. The kingdom's come a long way since then, hasn't it? There are still witches here and there, but most of them don't bother others. Fucking Laura. I pray that the peace we are experiencing right now will last. I see. Thank you for telling me. It is a bit of a jury topic, but I am happy to have helped. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to call on me. I know it may not be traditional protocol for a queen, but then I do not consider myself a typical queen. I try my best to listen to everyone here, regardless of their title or name might be. I can only nod at her response. Princess or maid, the way Ophelia has treated me has never changed. She has always treated me with kindness, regardless of who I am, then stop being such a bitch! I never saw it before because it was always so distant from everyone. But now I see that Ophelia treats everyone with kindness, regardless of social status. I was always frustrated by the servants when they compared Ophelia to Mother, saying that she was superior. But now, I think I understand why they would make such comparisons. Fuck, I can turn the volume up. There we go. 50's good, 50's good, 50's good. Oh my god, I didn't read that. Don't just pop up out of nowhere, jeez. Announce yourself. My god, just knock or something. That's all I need. I woke my dog up doing that. Hi,
Lily. How you doing? I didn't mean to wake you up. You gonna come see me? Yeah.
Alright, sorry. Everybody just take a moment to go pet your puppy dogs or cat dogs, or go pet your cat dogs. Or your devilish little hamsters. I hate hamsters. They're the devil's pet, a hamster is. Don't trust hamsters. They're plotting to just take over the world someday. Anyway. Emmy dismisses me after my lessons. Your lessons? Those were your lessons, girl? And I began to head immediately back to my room. I have just turned a corner when I noticed Sir Elga still standing before me, scowling. What? Watch where you're going, child. I'm going that way. You're the one who came out of nowhere and didn't announce yourself. You should be doing your guard duty stuff. What's wrong with your arms? They look weird. Look at that. It's getting smaller. And this one's getting bigger. What's up with that, huh? You look like a horse. What the fuck? Now that I'm really looking at it, the fuck happened to your hand? I quickly avert my gaze, not wanting confrontation. He always looks at me so strangely, almost like he can see in my mind, or is trying to. That eye is slightly drifting to the right, or his left, whatever, but it's not right. My apologies, Sir Bitchcaster. Sir Outcaster nods his head at me stiffly before walking off. Does your neck get, like, hurt after being such stiff? Does your butthole hurt with the stick that's up it? I'm just wondering. Like, do you take it out at night? I don't know. Is the stick always up his ass? It's weird. You are pardoned, Princess. I turned to stare after him, but he has already turned the corner. Dude, he knows who I are. Who I are. He knows who we are. My blood becomes cold. Was that just a slip of the tongue? But how else could he know that I am the princess? Is it possible that he is cursed? No, somehow that does not seem right, but if he does not have the fairy tale curse, could he be the witch that Dolores warned me about? No, dude, you gotta think more outside the box. What reason would he have for unveiling his identity then, unless he just wants to intimidate me further? It occurs to me that Fritz still remembers who I am. Fritz Bits, you son of a bitch! Did he tell his father about me? No, he wouldn't. I'm even more confused about whom I should trust. Dude, we gotta where did you come from? You just, like, behind this pillar, just watching? Or did you send Sebby as a spy? The real question lies within. Sexto? I jump when I hear Rod call me. The fuck? His expression slowly creases. Alright. Something that looks like worry. You're pale as a motherfucker. Did something happen? I think it says tell him. Do not tell him. We can't. Wait, I don't know. What? We're on chapter 6, right? Because this was like, don't tell him. This was like, tell him. What chapter are we on? Okay, we started on chapter 6. I almost made a mess, guys. I almost made a mess. So, to be clear, we are telling him. Alright, I'll tell you all my secrets. Sir Outcaster knows I'm the princess. Do you think he's a witch Dolores was talking about? Why? I whisper the words to him, and he responds by raising an eyebrow, looking surprised. Or frustrated. What makes you say that? This isn't just because of the standoffish way he acts, is it? No, but... You don't believe me. Rod's eyes. Never said that I didn't. Well, you sure are acting like it. Actions speak louder than words, Rod. It's just that we can't just blindly accuse anyone without any real proof. Alright. Rod stares at me for a few moments and closes his eyes, his eyebrows slightly furrowed with thought. Sir Fritz also remembers who you are. I do not want to be suspicious of Fritz, but I don't think blindly trusting him would be right either, given these circumstances. I need to stay vigilant around him. If anything happens, you can come talk to me about it.
I can talk to you about my stuff.
You're worried about me. Gross. Rod averts his gaze from me. Oh, hi. How are you? Nice to see you again. Dog, scratching yourself behind my chair and shaking it. Thank you. Of course I am. I care about you for some ungodly reason. Well, you're actually being honest. Sebby, please. What? Rod glares at Sebby before pinching his cheek. Oh my god. The fuck was that? It just fell. Oh. Stay. Don't pull a gravity move on me. You hear me? Okay. Anyway, I must leave now. I have a dance to practice for. Okay, great. Dance, but you already know how to dance. What do you have left to practice? Rod does not answer and only walks away. I decide to follow after him. I want to come and watch. Sorry, my chair is making a bunch of squeaky noises. Why did you follow me? Because I want to see. I shrug, because why not? Got nothing better to do. I wanted to see you practice. I don't know, I'm just laughing at the fact. I'm just laughing at the word, the sentence that, why did you follow me? I don't know. It's just funny to me. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it's funny to me. It just is. It's just the fact that she followed him. To be honest, I want to see him dance. I already know that Emmy is very clumsy when it comes to dancing, but outside of that one practice with Emmy, I have never seen Rod dance. Emmy always gloats on his behalf, but I have yet to witness Rod's supposed talent with my own eyes. Our dance together was so short, I barely had any time to judge him. Well, grab your pen and paper and your little number panel things, because here we go, we're about to judge Rod. I do not practice with the audience. I really hope you practice with a partner, though. Why? It's my preference. Who do you dance with?
Rod is easily embarrassed.
Rod groans and pinches one of Sebby's cheeks, glowering. Yeah, you should be sorry. Rod reluctantly releases the bunny with a sigh. Why'd it have to be a bunny? Couldn't it be something like more manly or like a G.I. Joe? Just a G.I. Joe. I know G.I. Joe. G.I. Joes don't exist in this time era, but imagine just this manly action figure just sitting on his fucking shoulder. I didn't say that to be like sexist or anything. I'm just like, what about a G.I. Joe? Alright. I notice you've been talking more lately, Sebby.
And that's because Rod...
That's because Rod here has been saying things that contradict what he thinks or feels. He's a fucking liar. Sebby makes a sound of defeat as Rod once again pinches one of his cheeks. You know what? Eventually that cheek's gonna come off and there's gonna be stuffing everywhere. Yes, I'm doing that. Rod stares at me with wide eyes. I stare back, beginning to panic. What is wrong? You smiled again. Well, excuse me, princess. I put a hand to my mouth, flushing. Smiling again, I never noticed. God, I gotta stop being happy. It was a pretty smile, princess, right, Rod? Rod quickly turns away, cheeks slightly pink. Slightly? I'm gonna bring this up again, you fucking tomato. I need to practice now. I'd appreciate you leaving. I don't know who you gonna dance with, this pole? Oh my god, Rod's a pole dancer. I know it's not a pole. I know these are not poles, they're columns, but still. Thought of it. Oh, the thought of it. He did not even command me to leave. What a surprise. Emmy said you're a really good dancer. I want to see it with my own eyes. Otherwise, I don't believe you. I'm sure that I'm a better dancer than you. Dance off! Oh my god, dance off! The scowl on Rod's face deepens. I almost smirk. Maybe he's reluctant to show me, but Rod is full of pride. He's more likely to show me if I pose a challenge. You didn't even answer the question. Wait, what question? And? Are you underestimating my dancing? I am underestimating your dancing! I went to Olay there, but then I messed up the word. The others may have forgotten, but you still remember, do you not? I am princess and was taught by the kingdom's best instructor. I say the words with pride, and I notice Rod's lips twitch in response. Bring it on, boy. It actually makes me feel accomplished to get under Rod's skin when he is usually the one getting under mine. Having the best instructor does not automatically make you the best dancer. Why don't we see? Why don't we see? I am pretty confident with my own skills. Are you? Say what you want, but I will refuse to believe you without any proof. I still say that I'm a better dancer than you are. Are you gonna prove it anytime, or are you just gonna bicker back and forth? Thanks for that. Rod steps forward and pulls me suddenly into I was thinking about breakdancing with some funky music, but I guess we're not doing that today. Rod steps forward and pulls me suddenly into his arms. Oh, this is romantic. Taking me by surprise, he looks at me, clearly determined. Do it, boy! Look at me in the eyes, y'all pixely bitch! Fine then, you'll have your proof. I'll make you swallow those words with this dance! Olé! We shall see. Rod starts leading the dance. He glides us into the imaginary rhythm of the... How can you guys dance with no music? I dance to the beat of my heart! Even without the music, I am able to count the steps in my head as I follow his lead. This is different from that short dance we showed Emmy. Rod's movements are graceful. His touch is gentle as he leads me to an underarm twirl. The dog is walking around distracting me. Sarah's like, oh boy! Oh my! Oh boy! I don't know why. That intense stare that somebody's just giving everything right now. I was like, ah. Okay, you're intense. Jesus Christ. When I come to face him once again, I notice the gentle way he stares at me. God fucking... Hello, it's Incest. How are you? When I just don't see them together romantically, so this is difficult for me, okay? When I come to face him once again, I notice the gentle way he stares at me. The usual hardness of expression is gone, melted into something relaxed. I find myself staring back at him, looking into his eyes. Perhaps Rod does have some kind of gentleness to him. Our gaze does not break as he twirls me. Yeah, beautiful. Stop it! Stop it! Just stop it! You beautiful eyes. I wanna die. I wanna die. End it all now, please. Rod's eyes widen as soon as mine do. He abruptly lets go of my hand and steps back. I think I just swallowed my tongue. I can only stare at him, my face warm. It wasn't me this time, I swear to God! It was more than just a thought, I swear! Wait, what? I'm sorry for the sudden silence, but that was more than just a thought, I swear. Someone else wants something? What was more than just a thought, dude? Rod says nothing, though his cheeks continue to darken with embarrassment. Oh my. What the fuck is going on? What was more than a thought? Rod and I turn to look at Emmy, who was hovering by the door. Excuse me. Bye. This is your fault. Rod quickly walks through the doorway and out of the hallway, leaving Emmy and I alone in the room. What the fuck just happened? That was a wonderful dance, Sexto. No. You were watching? I only just saw the last few minutes, but you know, the two of you really did look like a couple. It was sweet.
You're my sister.
That's my brother. Couple. Oh, God. Don't. Oh, God. It's killing me. It's physically killing me. Oh, you're blushing. Fuck. I put my hands on my cheeks and turn away with a scowl. I am not. Besides, whatever just happened was embarrassing. Do you like Rod? As a brother. As a legal brother. I stare at her. I do not. Also, you are forgetting that I'm a maid who could not be with the prince even if I wanted to. He's grumpy and cold. Even though we are not blood related, he is still my stepbrother. If only Emmy realized how crazy her words were in light of the truth. So all of you are like, so what? It's her stepbrother. Get over it. What's the big deal? They're not related by blood. It's a personal thing with me. Here's why. Way back when I started watching anime. Way back when. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about hentai. Didn't know anything about ecchi. Didn't know anything about all that dark, deep stuff that's crawling around in the genres just there. Clicked on one. I clicked on anime. It was rated. I don't know what it was rated. It had a rating on it. Didn't know what ecchi was. Didn't know what hentai was. Kiss X Sis. Watched it all the way through.
It was about two twin sisters, who were trying to bang their stepbrother. I remember one episode. They took their lady hairs and put it in a bag and gave it to him. I am physically scarred with this incest shit. It doesn't matter if they're blood related. I don't care. If they live in the same household and they have the same parents, then they're brother and sister. It does not matter. Now, fuck it. If the two parents were to get divorced, la-dee-da, goodbye, you don't know each other anymore, date each other, have sex with each other, I don't give a shit. But no. I don't know how this is gonna play out to redeem itself, but we'll see. Emily suddenly looks starry-eyed as she giggles at me. If you only knew. If you've only been in the world I've been in. Love knows no boundaries. How dare you? Dear Sexto, besides, he seems to like you. Don't. Your brother hates me. Rod can be a contradiction sometimes. Sometimes he says the opposite of what he feels. It's only when you get to know him as well as I do that you realize what his truths are. I cannot help but think of Sebi, who always speaks Rod's thoughts aloud when they are contradictory. He was always so mean to Viorica when we were young. You know, he would always bully her for being a crybaby, even though he cried far more often. But then I realized that he treated her more special than he did anyone else. Yeah, he bullied her. That's nice. Back then I knew that he liked her. I thought that one day the two of them might even grow up to love each other, but Emmy lets out a long sigh as she directs her attention out the window. His attitude towards her has changed ever since he was cursed, and they grew even more distant when Viorica found a lover. Is that the reason why you have been going to the toy shop with Prince Rod? Because you want to bring them back together? Emmy nods. The three of us are best friends, the three musketeers. It's not the same without Rod. I keep on asking him what's wrong, but he refuses to tell me. He's always been stubborn, but it's not like him to keep secrets. It's really frustrating because I have no idea what I should do to help him. I thought he was just being stubborn with me, but apparently no amount of prodding, even from his own family, will make him budge. Why is he being so difficult? I hope you do not mind me asking, but what do you know about his curse? Emmy stares at me for a few moments before nodding. You're my friend, Sexto, and I know that I can confide in you. Girl, you made a big mistake. I know that sometimes I'm not trusting enough, but I think Emmy is still far too trusting. We only know that he has the mermaid's curse. I've read the story so many times, hoping that I can figure out some way to break his curse. I think back and realize that I had actually read the beginning of The Little Mermaid a long time ago, but I did not have the chance to finish it because I was caught by Mother. The Little Mermaid is about a mermaid who trades her voice for legs, right? Yes, she does so she can be with her prince. Rod's voice was taken away, but I'm sure that he was given something in exchange. Hold on, I'm just thinking what he possibly could have... I don't know! I've heard that the curses are derived from original tales, but that they are twisted in some way to fit the format of a curse. I nod slowly, thoughtful. I have a strong feeling that Rod's curse is related to Viorica, but I cannot draw the connection. Neither can I. But still, Viorica might be the key to understanding his curse. If Rod will not divulge anything, the next best chance we have of understanding his curse might be going to Viorica. Oh, God, no. I don't want to do this! Thank you! Careful what you wish for. I bet Rod wished for something. I mean... all I hear is just a collective duh. But yeah. But what is the real question? None of you tell me, because I know you all played the game already. Anyway, I'm going to end it here since the chapter is over. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye.